Major Peter Lyons of the Army Physical Training Corps sets all four on their way. On the left in red, Andrew Craig. In green, Peter Foreman. In yellow, Eric Conway. And on the far side in blue, Ross Trahella. Great performers, all of them. 3-1 in their heats. And the fourth, Ross Trahella, on the far side, led all the way, only to be pipped at the end. So this should be a fabulous race. And of course, Eric Conway, the blonde-haired commando in yellow, right in the middle of that switchback, gave an absolutely magnificent performance on the assault course during his heat. So can the other three stay with him? At the moment they can, but it's an awful long way down that course. And Andrew Craig nearest to us and Eric Conway absolutely together, coming up onto the balance. The other two right on their heels down the fireman's pole. It is a tremendous race, just as we hoped. And Eric pulling away slightly as he goes. Beautiful performer. Look at that, right under that flat net. But the other three not letting him go too far. And of course it's a real challenge for them to try and beat a Royal Marine Commando. And each one of them believes. Before this race started, they all had their own space and psyched themselves up for the race, and they're giving it all they've got now, and still all of them there, they've all got a chance of winning it. In fact, it is Foreman just in the lead from Eric Conway and Andrew Craig. Heading on into the tricky S-bend, and technique's going to play an important part there, and it is Eric's technique that is slightly better. He comes away first onto the chain bridge from the big number 8 rugby forward, Peter Foreman. Meanwhile, Andrew and Ross dropping back just a little bit. But look at this man, driving on, relentless, attacking every obstacle, fiercely competitive, nicely over the top of the A-frame, and is pulling away now with every stride. The other three absolutely level at the top. Andrew just over, Ross on the far side in blue there. And that's a new technique from Ross, just lowering himself down without his feet even touching it. Haven't seen that before, but Eric out in front enjoys the daredevil things you'd expect from a commando: skydiving, snowboarding, bungee jumping. And the battle going on now for second place. Ross on the far side just second. Peter Foreman in the middle. There, and he goes right under the water, and it really knocked him out of his stride. He's gone back to fourth place. That's a disaster for him, but Eric now about to come down the aerial slide. Peter Foreman trying to come back now to catch the other two, but nobody, I don't think, will catch Eric, or will they? They're right up on the platform there, and Eric about to set off. But the others have closed as Eric comes down that aerial slide, thinking now about plunging his feet into the water and braking before he gets to the far side, and all the water smashes up into his face. And I can tell you, if he had his mouth open, it doesn't taste very nice either. But he's off now towards the last obstacle, and it's Ross who hits the water fractionally ahead of Andrew Craig in the battle for second and third place, and Peter Foreman fourth. But the concentration, the determination in the battle here between Andrew Craig on the left and Ross Trahella on the far side. But across the line, it is Eric Conway, 10 points. Magnificent run yet again. Tremendous athlete he is. Now, who's going to get this second place? And it is Andrew that just has the edge over the line. 6 points to him. Ross gets 4 points. We go to the scoreboard. And that assault course victory means that we've got a new leader with a Krypton